JAK in the Box.
Yo, yo! Welcome to another edition of JAK in the Box. I'm Jack, this is DB. This is where we go through these old storage boxes of vintage action figures. In our last episode, we opened up this box, found two additional boxes inside that happened to say last 17 on them. We opened this box, found, what was it, 9 action figures from the last 17 in this box, which means, if my math is correct, there's going to be 8 action figures in this box. There was also a few surprises when we opened up the box as well. I'm not sure if we're going to find any more surprises in this one. But I'm ready to open this box for the first time since I received it. Open this box for the first time since 1993. I can almost smell the air of 1993. It's a little different than today's air. How does it smell? It's a little different.
What does it smell like?
It's fresher for some reason.
It's a little still. It's a little still.
Wow. All right, I'm seeing somebody looking at me right here. This is somebody that does not need an introduction. Who's that, DB?
We got a Lando.
Lando Calrissian right there.
Man, look at that cape and just amazing.
This happens to be General Lando Calrissian right there.
Okay.
This is from Return of the Jedi when they made him the General.
Well, look at you, a general, huh?
And amazing, I mean, the cape on this
shape.
one was probably the best material that Kenner used to make any cape, poncho, whatever.
Wow.
That cape is amazing, right? It's like
so
a little
nice.
piece of silk or satin or something.
Yeah.
Amazing action figure right there in great condition.
Wow, and the
He's
blaster.
got his, they call this the Palace Blaster right there.
Like
it's a black Palace Blaster. Amazing to see the accessory with him as well.
Yeah, that's such in good shape right there. That is fantastic. Wow.
You know, going through the box on the last one, I started getting a little shaky. Going through this box, I'm starting to feel a little shaky again.
Boy.
I've got next in the box, but before we get to the next action figure, I'm seeing what I would call a surprise. Let me pull this one out to be DB. What is this?
Nice. We got another coin. And this one is a Lando Calrissian Rebel General coin. And this one, it says, the administrator of Cloud City, Lando, flies the Millennium Falcon to victory as rebels destroy the Death Star.
Amazing! A coin right there with a story from Return of the Jedi specific to Lando Calrissian right there. I had no idea that there was coins involved in this sale when I purchased these action figures. Marcus, you surprised me. He threw a little something extra in. That's awesome so cool to find these.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I've got next in the box, again, another character that needs no introduction.
Nice.
I'm going to move this one over to DB. Do you recognize this guy?
Yeah, I think I recognize this guy. It's Luke.
Luke Skywalker right there.
And he's kind of like in his Endor, like he's kind of got his master, like his black Jedi outfit.
Luke Skywalker in what they call his battle poncho, and I see there's some accessories here with his battle poncho and also the belt
too.
that comes with Luke Skywalker in his Endor gear.
Man, that is so cool.
Amazing.
Like
and if you can see there, that's also the black Palace Blaster, the exact same blaster that Lando came with.
Except with this one, you get the belt, which actually has a place for the blaster.
There's a holster in the belt.
That's really cool.
Absolutely. So that way, if he needs to jump on the speeder bike, he's got a place to keep his blaster.
Nice. I like it. That's so cool.
Really awesome action figure right there. The one complaint I will say about this action figure, now that we've come across him, is the helmet does not come off. In the Return of the Jedi line, there was a Princess Leia in her Endor poncho, and her helmet did come off. For whatever reason, they didn't make his helmet come off. I'm not exactly sure why. Plus, I would have loved to have had a lightsaber with this Luke Skywalker. How does he not have a lightsaber?
You need one.
But that's Luke Skywalker in his battle poncho right there. DB, another surprise.
Nice. And we got Luke Skywalker, Rebel leader, on the speeder bike with the helmet not coming off. Jedi Knight and member of Endor Assault Group On a speeder bike, he fearlessly pursued Imperial biker scouts.
Wow, amazing.
Force
right
me
there.
with you. Wow.
That is so cool that we were talking about this action figure, how he has the holster so you can
Right.
put the gun away, and it's because it's speeder bike Luke
That's
Skywalker right
That's
there.
right.
That is so awesome. Had no idea about these coins. Next in the box, another character that needs no introduction. Who's that, DB?
It's R2-D2.
R2-D2.
And he
wow.
does come with a lightsaber.
He does come with
There
a
it is. There's your complaint. They fixed it. They got the lightsaber with R2. Like, why does R2 have a lightsaber? Well, that's because in Return of the Jedi, the lightsaber pops out of R2-D2.
And that's the pop-up lightsaber R2-D2 right there. That you can actually put that lightsaber into R2-D2,
Yeah.
turn the head a couple cranks, and it pops up.
Shoots up. Wow. That's so cool.
Amazing action figure right there, R2-D2. And you're right, the green lightsaber is right there. So Kenner is just saying, hey, Jack, you want the lightsaber? Buy 2 action figures. That way you get the Luke Skywalker, you get the R2-D2, and the lightsaber.
Good marketing.
All right, I get it now. I get it now.
That was awesome. Nice.
Awesome action figure.
I like that.
Love these action figures right here. I've got, okay, well, hold on here. Next out of the box happens to be what I'm calling another surprise. What's that, DB?
Another coin. R2-D2 Rebel
R2-D2
droid.
coin.
I just love this coin. You got 2 X-Wings there. You got the Death Star. You know, R2-D2's just chilling, rolling along the desert, it looks like. And man, this is so cool. On the back, it says, barrel-shaped droid functions as sophisticated computer repair and information retrieval robot.
Astromech.
R2-D2 communicates through electronic sounds and uses C-3PO as his interpreter.
Interesting. Wow.
The Force will be with you, always.
Absolutely. How about next out of the box?
See what we got.
I'm going to pull this one over to DB. Now, this one was one of Jabba's goons. Do you happen to know who that guy is?
I don't know his name.
They call this guy Barada.
Barada.
Barada
okay.
right there. And I think he's one of the skiff guards. If you look on the scene in the Sarlacc pit, you'll see him kind of in the background there.
Yeah.
Barada right there.
Heart will now listen to your pleas.
In fact, in the Book of Boba Fett, I think some of the different people that are out there happen to be this species.
Yeah, definitely.
One of the different factions that is against Boba Fett.
Right.
But I do have another thing next out of the box.
Let's do it.
I'm going to do this one, and oh my good, I mean, does it not stop with these coins? I mean, another coin.
Barada Skiff Century. Let's see if it says he's in Nikto or not. It says one of the many weird creatures who serves as a guard in the palace of Jabba the Hutt.
Okay, so they don't give us the species.
But I'm pretty sure it's Nikto is the name of the species.
Okay, Nikto it is. We're going to go with that. If you need to correct DB, I mean, no hate, obviously. We could be wrong. But go down to the comments, correct us gently. And as I get next out of the box. Next out of the box here for me, DB, happens to be another coin. We're going back-to-back coins here.
Wow.
Another character. Who's this one?
This is a Monomon.
A Monomon.
I love saying its name. It's so cool.
And here is a Monomon. I don't know if you've ever seen this action figure before. One of the rare action figures in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
You hardly see him at all in Return of the Jedi. Another one of Jabba the Hutt's goons.
Out of all the action figures I think that Kenner made, this one specifically is just the most outlandish. It's the most alien looking of all the action figures.
And then
so cool.
we have the coin here. What does it say on the back of the coin? What's his story?
Okay, so Monomon, it just says long-armed creature at Jabba's court called Headhunter because of his staff with 3 heads.
Oh, interesting that you mention his staff with 3 heads, because next out of the box happens to be the staff with the 3 heads, the Monomon staff. You've got the Monomon staff.
Wow.
Amazing
so cool.
action figures
detail
right
on
here.
those heads. Like,
this is a PG-13 staff right here.
That
There's
is
even like
insane.
hands on there. These are trophies of people that a Monomon, the bounty hunter, kind of picked up on his journey. Amazing to have this represented right here on JAK in the Box.
this had to be like a Steven Spielberg influenced item. This is like Indiana Jones, like Temple of Doom type stuff with these heads on here.
Amazing action figure. Love a Monomon.
That's a cool one.
Love them.
Yeah.
All right, I've got more in the box.
Wow.
Next in the box, I'm going to do just as it comes to me, and it happens to be what we're calling surprises. It's another coin. Who's this one, DB?
This one is, let me turn it around here. It's an Imperial Gunner.
Imperial Gunner,
Nice.
also known as the Death Star Gunner.
That's right.
Look at that guy right there, DB. Look at him.
Wow. I mean, the logos like are all popping on the shoulders there on each side. So clear, like no sign of wear. The belt's completely silver. Like there's no chips in the belt or the red helmet like visor thing that he's got.
Amazing.
The blaster's there. I mean, this thing is great. This is such good shape.
These are going to
Wow.
CAS. I'm going to figure out how to get things graded, send these off to them, even if I have to wait 6, 7, 8 months for them to come back.
No. Alderaan is peace, but we have no weapons. You can't.
These haven't come out of the box since 1993. What's another 7 or 8 months to wait to get these things graded?
On the back of his coin, it says, one of the men who controlled the original Death Star's powerful death ray, in one single blast, he destroyed the entire planet of Alderaan.
Alderaan getting a mention right here.
See Alderaan.
On JAK in the box.
And even-
Alderaan.
Yeah, they have even on the front of the coin, you got the picture of the Death Star there. I mean, just awesome.
Wow.
And maybe like looks like pieces, either stars or pieces of Alderaan.
Kind of just
Going
floating
far.
around.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I'm telling you, boy, it's not there.
So I'm trying to tell you, kid, it ain't there. It's totally blown away.
Amazing action figure. Speaking of boys, I'm going to pass this one over to DB. Do you recognize this last 17 action figure?
Well, yes, I do, because we had one earlier in this box, but this is a little different. Luke in his Stormtrooper outfit. This is so cool, his little disguise that when they snuck on to in A New Hope to save Princess Leia. And she's like, aren't you a little short to be a Stormtrooper?
Too little short for a stormtrooper.
This is so cool.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Look at that action
so
figure.
cool.
One thing I will point out to DB is he came with that Imperial blaster that you see right there, but he comes with a very, very unique Imperial blaster. It's a pitch black mold of that blaster. It only came with this Luke Skywalker.
Interesting. I didn't know
Amazing.
that.
Yes.
Wow.
Really awesome to be able to have that represented here. And this Luke Skywalker just looks in absolute great condition. All right, DB, I've got last in the box right here.
Wow.
We've done 8 out of this box. We've done 8 out of this box. That means that's 16 action figures. And in the United States, there was only 16 action figures that came out. People say, well, why is it called the last 17? In Canada and Europe, they had one additional action figure that never came out in the United States. That's what makes it the last 17. And it's this guy right here. They call him Yak Face.
Wow. I don't even think I've ever seen this guy. Ever in any of the Star Wars films or this action figure.
That's the last 17 right there. Yak Face never sold in America, but it's here. It's in your hands right here on JAK in the Box.
Wow. That is a yak face for sure. And he's got that skiff axe as well. I mean, must be part of Jabba's crew.
He does have a story. He was able to escape from the sail barge before it exploded. An assassin right there wanting to kill Jabba the Hutt.
That is neat. Man, look at that. That is some quality.
And a figure you have never seen before,
Never seen
never even knew existed. How amazing. What are your thoughts about all these action figures right here?
Well, it's blowing me away that like you have these very good condition figures and they're like some of the most rare ones you can find. I mean, and plus you got these coins that come along with them.
Wow,
that
yeah,
just
the
add
coins
so
as well.
much.
Really just some amazing action figures right here from Lando Calrissian. We got a Barada. We've got Luke Skywalker, R2-D2, another Luke Skywalker in the Stormtrooper outfit. We've got the Imperial Gunner, Yak Face, your favorite guy.
Monomon.
Monomon, you just like saying a Monomon. Just awesome action figures. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. and sharing these action figures with us. You know, we love giving shout outs here on JAK in the Box. In fact, DB got a shout out recently on the Book of Boba Fett.
Gonk droid they use to power the ship is marked with Aurebesh letters DB.
So thank you, Dave and John, for that shout out.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Thank you, guys.
I want to give a quick shout out to a group of girls that kind of watch JAK in the Box. We have Mimi and Stephanie and Ruby and Marie. Thank you all so much for tuning in to JAK in the Box.
Thank you.
And sharing these action figures with us. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Do all the little things they ask you to do on YouTube.
Like us, comment on the video. Tell us which one is your best in the box. Like, is it a Monomon? Is that Nikto? Is it one of the Luke Skywalkers? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much.
But for now, I'm Jack. This is DB.
Last 17, it's done.
JAK in the Box.
Be sure to subscribe and binge watch all of our episodes. Thanks for tuning in to JAK in the Box.